In my dad's eyes, my mom, Shinruatang, was Harbor City's most famous ditzy beauty.
No, 3,800.
Ruatang, how would you ever manage without me?
Then don't leave me.
Back then, I thought they'd grow old together, until my dad wanted a divorce and to remarry.
That's my dowry. Take it. That was bought with dowry money. Take it. We bought that together. Take half.
Wasn't she supposed to be a ditzy beauty?
You really can't do the math, King. She practically clawed 3 layers of the floor tiles by now.
Yating got back to Harbor City. She's unfamiliar with things, so I had her stay at the West Hill house. Ruatang, don't overthink it.
Wasn't West Hill house part of my dowry from Dad?
If it's inconvenient, Miss Shin, I can move out.
Ruatang, Yating's having a hard time. Why fuss over an empty house?
True. Shame to leave it empty.
You're so generous, Miss Shin. No wonder Mingchen always says you're kind-hearted.
Fish has too many bones.
Uncle Jiang,
Wei Nian is here now. Make yourself at home.
will sister be upset?
Your sister is understanding. She won't hold it against you.
I don't have a formal dress. I can't go to the school gala.
Go get the new dress we bought for Jiang Qing. Let Nian Nian try it on.
Mom got that dress for me.
Nian Nian's first time here. Don't be so stingy.
I'm jealous of my sister. She has everything. I don't have a dad or a home.
No need. Nian Nian's rude.
Dad, Jiang Qing isn't cheap. That dress was tailored to measurements.
Jiang Yu, apologize.
I did nothing wrong. Your mom raised you this way.
You have no compassion at all.
Go ahead, wear it. But Jiang Qing's name is on the lining. It's hard to alter. If you don't mind someone else's name, wear it.
Ruatang, be like this? Like what, being passive-aggressive?
I'm just reminding her.
Mingchen, don't let my daughter and me disrupt your family's peace.
You're always thinking of others.
Dad has changed.
He hasn't changed. He just never had the chance to be like this before.
After Yating came back, helped me reconnect with clients and made me realize some people, no matter how life twists and turns, still understand each other best. I owe her much after years. In front of everyone, I want to give the answer she deserved.
Dad, do you even know what you're saying?
This is between adults. Stay out of it.
Mingchen, don't do this. I don't want Shin Rotang to feel awkward.
Ruatang. Let's part on good terms. Everyone's here, so let them witness it. Don't worry, I won't leave you with nothing. I'll give you a South Shore apartment, plus money. It'll be enough for the—
Is that all I'm worth? An apartment?
Don't be greedy. You haven't worked at the company in years. I'm giving you this out of old feelings.
Dad, you're making mom leave with nothing and give up custody of us?
Hand it over, Jiang Yu.
Don't blame your father. You're Jian family children. You're better off with Mingchen.
Aunt Wei, you haven't married into the family and you're already planning for us.
That's not what Mom meant.
Then what did she mean?
Jiang Qing, sit down.
Where's the pen? You agreed. Wanted to witness this? I'll grant you that.
Ruatang, it's best that you come around.
Tomorrow 9 a.m., we'll take inventory at home.
What are you taking? Let the butler help you.
I hope you can still smile later.
You can't take this.
It's Sir's favorite.
We bought it in our 2nd year of marriage with dowry money. The receipt is here. Take it.
Shin Ruatang, don't push it.
12 sets of Shin family dowry tableware. Pay full price for every missing cup.
Miss Shin, Mingchen is only giving you some dignity because of your past. Tearing things apart like this isn't good for the kids.
Enjoying stay at West Hill? That house was the Shin family's dowry. You've lived there 4 months. I'll charge market rent plus utilities.
Cash or transfer, you can have the West Hill house. Don't humiliate me, Yating.
You used my house to keep your old flame, and asking for rent is humiliating you? Jiang Mingchen, you've been spoiled for too long. You've even forgotten what it means to take advantage of someone.
Ms. Shin. Didn't Mingchen give me this brooch?
That belongs to Yating. Why bring it home?
I couldn't find it after the last banquet. I never thought I'd find you here.
You'd even take this?
Are you sure it's yours?
I don't want to make a deal out of it. Just give it back, Miss Shin.
My mom gave me this for my coming of age. My nickname and date are engraved on back. Ms. Wei, does the one you lost have your nickname engraved on it too?
I saw Ms. Wei go into Madam's dressing room yesterday.
That's a lie.
Who told you to talk nonsense?
Don't be afraid. Starting today, I'll pay your salary.
Take whatever you can carry. Shinrotang, once you take all this, you're still just a woman nobody wants.
Keep going.
Take this too.
My dad gave you this table.
If he gave it to me, it's mine.
The gift list says it was only on loan. Jiang Mingchen, you signed it.
Mingchen, mission has been on to you all along.
So you never trusted me from the day you married me.
It's not that I don't trust you. My mom doesn't trust men or promises made over drinks.
Your mother taught her daughter well how to scheme against her husband.
If Dad and Grandma hadn't taught her, would Mom even be able to take what's hers today?
Touch him again. I dare you.
What? Are you gonna call the cops on me?
If you want, I'll call them now.
Mingchen, enough. Don't ruin father-son bond.
Uncle Jiang, this is our fault. If Mom and I hadn't returned, it wouldn't have turned.
Did you see that, Nian? A child knows how to put the bigger picture first.
So putting the bigger picture first means stealing a brooch and denying it?
Jiang Qing, how can you be so vicious at your age?
Am I wrong?
Do you have any proof?
I really saw it.
What's your name?
Xiao Yao.
How much did Ms. Rutang pay you? Can you really accuse a child for her and live with yourself? I didn't. Ms. Shin, why drag a young girl into this? Wei Ting, your fake kindness. Looks better than stealing.
What are you all arguing about? Shin Ruotang, are you trying to tear the Mingchen family apart?
Mom.
Don't call me mom. I don't deserve it. Mingchen spared your dignity, but you came like a bandit to take things.
Grandma, these were Mom's.
Adults are talking. Why are you butting in? As I thought, raised you to side with outside.
Mom, he's been playing dumb for years, but he's very shrewd.
Yating has suffered enough.
Madam Jiang, I'm fine. As long as Mingchen is okay, I can endure anything.
What are you laughing at?
Laughing at the Jiang family's taste in daughters-in-law. Each generation is worse than the last.
Don't you dare hit Mrs. J.
This is outrageous. Absolutely outrageous.
You're taking the bed from the upstairs master bedroom too?
It was part of the Shin family's dowry. If you're in such a rush to move in, you can sleep on the floor. You can take Shin Ruotang's things, but some things you can't take. Mingchen's feelings, the Mingchen family name, and the children's future. Jiang Qing is still young. She'll have to get married. She can't have a mother.
Mother, I wouldn't mind if you shut up.
Jiang Yu graduates soon. His reputation matters. Ms. Ruotang, after today's scene, what will people...
Let them say what they want.
You've got nerve. The Mingchen family hired tutors and sent you to good schools, and now, for your mother. You're even turning your back on your aunt.
I'm not turning my back on them. I want my mom.
Go on, all of you. Leave the Mingchen family, and let's see how long you can keep acting tough.
Longer than you think.
Miss, the West Room is all set.
Mom, what are you doing?
Taking back what belongs to us.
What about the company?
Not yet.
His mom is ruthless. She took the bed. If I were Uncle Jiang, I couldn't stand a woman either. Wang Yan is pitiful. She transferred here, and their whole family is picking on her.
Sis, don't blame them. They heard it from others.
If you want to act, do it on stage.
Sis, I know you hate me, but I really didn't steal the brooch. Why did you force the maid to lie?
Jiang Qing, stop bullying people. Did you go into my mom's dressing room? I was just looking for the bathroom.
The bathroom is on the first floor. Why go up to the third? Wei Nian said you spread rumors at school that she stole things and got classmates to isolate her. Write self-criticism and apologize at tomorrow's flag ceremony.
Write it.
You won't even ask what happened?
Nian doesn't lie.
I know you're upset. Take it out on me. Don't hurt Wei Nian. Grew up without a father. Sensitive.
Listen to that. Yating is still speaking up for you. Jiangqing, is this how your mother raised you?
I found the video from that day. It has everything.
Mr. Mingchen, I'm afraid this needs to be handled again.
How did you get this?
Ma'am asked me to sort through surveillance footage. That's when I found.
Wei Nian is a child. She may have made a mistake because she feared losing.
She knows to hide things in someone else's jewelry box, cry, and play the victim. You call that a child?
Jiangqing, show mercy.
Why didn't you say that at the flag ceremony?
Jiang Qing, apologize for Nian Nian.
You don't have to.
Where's Wei Nian? She's scared.
She's in the classroom. Bring.
Don't drag this out.
Mr. Mingchen, the evidence is right here. Wei Nian should apologize in person.
Mom, what did my sister do now?
Apologize. Nian Nian needs to own up to what she did.
I'm sorry.
Speak up, Jiangqing. Enough.
The flag-raising apology and self-criticism were prepared.
Wenyan, apologize to Jiangqing at tomorrow's class meeting.
School will put this on record.
Are you satisfied?
You owe me an apology. You called me a liar without asking what happened. You're my dad, not Wei Nian.
Mingchen, don't argue with a child.
Go home and tell your mother. Don't think you can win with these little tricks.
Does it feel good? When wronged, remember it, even if you only clear part of it. Don't be afraid to take back what—
So you finally showed up.
Wishing you a long, healthy life.
Put the gifts down and sit farther away. The guests are respectable people. Don't make another scene.
You asked us to come.
I did, to give a chance to apologize.
Mom, not today.
I'm 70 years old. I watch my daughter-in-law tear this family apart and my grandkids turn against their father. If I don't make things, people will think Mingchen family has no manner.
Madam Jiang, please don't get upset. Ruitang didn't mean it.
You're just too kind. Shen Ruotang, if you care about the kids, make a public statement. They must take the Mingchen name and return to the Mingchen family. And stop bad-mouthing Mingchen to them.
Ruiting, if you agree, I won't hold the past against you.
What exactly are you holding?
You took things from the house. Got Yating and daughter gossiped about and had servants secretly record videos.
Anything else?
Your family
has taken advantage of the Mingchen family. Mingchen keeps quiet for old times. Don't think Mingchen family is afraid of—
Madam Jiang, I've sorted out the accounts between the Rotang and Mingchen families over the years.
Uncle Qian, what are you doing here?
I asked him here. We'll lay it out in front of family and friends, so no one can play the victim.
In Mr. Mingchen's first year in business, the Rotang family lent him 3 shops rent-free. The second year, the Rotang family advanced 1.2 million. The third year, Mr. Mingchen used Mrs. Rotang's old house as collateral for company debts.
Fourth year. Must have read that wrong.
Who told you to read all that?
Madam Jiang asked me to lay out the accounts.
This is just family helping family. We shouldn't keep score.
Weren't we settling the score just now? Stop.
Uncle Qian, what's on the last page?
Think carefully.
Mom, what's wrong?
What's that?
Jiang Mingchen, you used the old South Bank factory land as collateral. The South Bank house you gave me was an empty shell. Even your last shred of dignity is fake.
You had to humiliate me in public.
Your mother wants to settle scores in public.
The South Bank matter can't be talked about.
Why not? Because you fobbed off with a troubled property?
The company was short on cash. I was borrowing it. I'd pay it back when things improve.
You used my property. Did you ask me?
Ruotang, Mingchen struggled to keep company afloat all these years. You've enjoyed the good life long. Can't you show understanding?
You sure were considerate when enjoying that house in Shishan.
Stop picking on Yating.
You still think Yating is the problem? You lied to Mom.
What did I lie to her about? I made her Mrs. Jiang and gave her years of a good life.
Mom gave you even more.
What do you know? Without the Jiang family, would you have this today? Everything you eat, wear, and use, didn't I earn it?
You really believe that?
Isn't that true?
Fine.
Uncle Jiang, Grandma fainted.
This is all your fault.
Why aren't you apologizing?
Call the doctor first.
The doctor's on the way. Shin, can't you back down?
Madam Jiang is old.
Shin Ruotang, apologize.
Don't touch me.
If you really can't breathe, then stop talking. She can't take these pills. Madam Jiang always takes these. Who switched?
Miss Yoting says seniors abroad take this. She had it bought.
I meant well. I didn't know this would happen.
Good intentions need a brain, too.
Get her to the hospital first.
Ma'am, there's something else I didn't dare say earlier. When Mr. Mingchen started the company, the biggest first investment didn't come from the Mingchen family. Its source was altered in the books.
Move, Dad, what are you afraid of?
I'm afraid someone tricked your mom.
Mom, what's this?
Old scores. What are you so nervous about?
Ruotang, we need to talk.
We're finalizing the divorce tomorrow morning. No point.
I'll handle the house on the South Bank.
Too late. Who's heartless here? You paraded an X and made me sign. You tried to fob me off with a faulty house. You forced Jiang.
Yating and Nian did do some things wrong. I'll talk to them.
Mingchen, Madam Jiang needs you.
What's Cloud Embroidery House?
It's an old shop. Jiangqing, Mom didn't mean to hide things from you.
What is Cloud Embroidery House?
Old shop. Ching, I didn't want to hide things from you. If I told you too soon, you couldn't hold back.
Hold back from what?
For backing me. Now they've cut off all our options.
Miss, it's finally time to look into Cloud Embroidery House's books.
Not yet.
Jiang Mingchen treated you this way. What are we waiting for? The children are here. The account book is here. Before Madame Shin died, she told me if Jiang Mingchen wronged you, I should bring it.
It's not time yet.
She wasn't confused. She knew you were soft-hearted.
Then let her see that even kind-hearted people can shut the door.
I'll compensate you separately for the South Bank house. 2 kids may live with you, but their household registration stays put for now.
Why?
Jiang, you will be involved in the Mingchen family business. When Jiang Qing marries, she'll need the Mingchen family name.
I don't need it.
Kids' registration comes with
Ruotang, Mingchen is doing this for the kids. Without the Mingchen family, their circle will look down on them.
I'm not.
You're not. Young. You think pride can put food on the table.
The Mingchen name matters because you use the Ruotang family's money. I get custody. If you disagree, we'll go to court. South Shore House and Cloud and
Ruotang, what do you gain by pushing Mingchen?
What are you afraid of?
I'll sign. Jiang Yu is an adult. He can choose. Jiang Qing goes with you. Happy now? Keep quiet.
My mom and I are doing just fine.
You chose her today. Don't come begging me.
Don't worry.
Jiang Qing, you're just like your mother.
That's a compliment.
Jiang Qing, your mom can't win. Your dad hates people dredging up the past. The more you do, the less likely he'll—
Why are you so afraid of the past?
Wei Ting, if you want into the Jiang family, stay away from my child. Touch my child once, and I'll turn a—
Shin, you've misunderstood me.
Then don't let me see that my suspicions are true.
Ma'am, a woman came to the old house asking for you. She brought this.
Who sent it?
I don't know her. Jiang Mingchen. We're already divorced.
Mingchen, Madame Jiang is still waiting for you at the hospital.
What? Who pulled this prank?
3 p.m., Yunshio workshop site. I'll check.
You're not going. Who are you to stop me? That place has been gone for years. What are you going for?
You're this scared of me going? Then I have to go.
Mingchen, let it go. It's in the past. No need to dig it up.
Shin Ruotang. Don't regret it once you go in.
The biggest mistake I ever made was trusting you.
Are you Miss Ruotang? Told me to wait for you. Said to open the back courtyard on arrival. Who? A woman in a hat, around 50. She spoke very sharply.
Mom, you promised.
No, I didn't. Ruotang, you really came. Someone sent the photos, so you knew all along.
Whether this fake IOU is fake, we'll have to investigate. I've asked around.
That signature was kept in the old records. Sister Ruotang, if you push Mingchen, I'll hand over. Then you may have to give back everything you took.
You people are unbelievable. When you wanted to marry my mom, you said she was naive. For a divorce, you said she was greedy. Now
Jiangqing, kids shouldn't interrupt.
Auntie Ting, when your daughter framed my mom, you said she was just a kid too. Do you two have anything besides your age?
Jiang Qing, let her speak. You're really letting her get away with this?
I'm letting her tell the truth.
Sister Ruotang, there's also a recording of the manager of Yunshio Workshop admitting that you signed it. Do you want to hear it?
Play it.
Miss Ruotang signed it.
Mr. Mingchen took the money and left.
Don't bring it up again.
Cloud Embroidery House can't take that.
That voice isn't the owner of Cloud Embroidery House.
Who are you?
The real owner of Cloud Embroidery House is my junior sister. She never calls her Miss Ruotang. She only calls her young boss.
Master Song, stay out of this.
Mr. Mingchen, when you borrowed money from Cloud Embroidery Workshop, you knelt at the door and swore to treat Miss Ruotang well for life. It poured. Your pants were—
That's your side of the story.
Every real ledger from Cloud Embroidery Workshop bears this hidden seal. This IOU doesn't.
Ma'am, we found the real ledger.
Dad, isn't it too late to grab it now?
I'm your father.
You're a man who cooks the books.
I've never dared to bring this out all these years. Mr. Mingchen asked me to alter the accounts. I thought it was to cover things up for a while. Later, when Yunshu Workshop shut down and the manager left, I knew something was wrong.
Impossible. How is Yunshio Workshop hers?
Yunshio Workshop belonged to the Ruotang family. It was for Miss Shin to practice running. Miss Wei, you went there, don't remember?
She went there?
Yes, with her sister.
The woman in the photo who looks like her wasn't her mother. She was her sister.
What was your sister's name?
Wei Manin.
Before the Yunxiu workshop fire, she was the last customer to leave.
She's Wei Yating's sister too. Enough.
You know it too.
That fire was an accident.
The fire started in the storeroom. Wei Manin had the keys that night. The next day, Jiang Mingchen opened a shop with money. You call it an accident.
My sister is dead. Yurshin family drove her into a corner. She got sick and died. Miss Shen, what more do you want?
Wei Mannion isn't dead.
You're lying.
She's been in a nursing home all along. It was under Wei Yating's name.
So Wei Yating came back because she was afraid the books would be uncovered. Did you divorce him to marry her or to drive me out of the Jiang family and bury this for good?
Ruotang, it's not what you think.
Dad, then what is it?
He forced her. She owns the cloud embroidery workshop, but pretended ignorance.
I pretended not to know to save him some face.
You have everything. Must you tie him down for life?
You stole the house and framed my mom?
Because you pitted her.
This is the same as the pills Madame Jiang had.
Yating, why are you still carrying this?
It's mine.
Explain yourself. Who was it for? Go to the nursing home.
You can't go.
Yating, move aside.
Mingchen, you promised me you wouldn't let her find out.
No what?
Jiang Mingchen, you still owe her the truth. I caused the accident at Cloud Embroidery Workshop. Sis.
I was jealous of Shinruotang. She never fought for anything. Yet she had everything. Jiang Mingchen came to me. He wanted to start a business but needed money. He didn't dare ask the Rotang family. He was afraid they'd look.
Manning, stop.
You said that back then. Don't make it up. Don't ruin me or yourself.
Sis, you can't do this. Forgotten how we've lived these.
Yating, I've kept the secret for 20 years. If I keep hiding it, you'll become like me.
Did Grandma know? Grandma traced the money.
It led to Jiang Mingchen, but she never found why Cloud Embroidery House shut down. She hid the real account books to keep you safe. When Cloud Embroidery House closed, my grandma cleaned up the mess. She said Rotang shouldn't live with hatred. She said if Jiang Mingchen ever betrayed you, she'd give you the account books.
Old Madame Shen was too kind, so she raised this pack of ingrates.
You gave me money not out of guilt, but because you feared I'd talk. And you didn't marry Yuting because you loved her. You feared she'd take me to Shinruotang.
Mingchen doesn't love me. He said he owed me.
You said you loved me. Now you want to go home and talk later.
I helped placate Madame Jiang. I forced Shinruotang to sign. You had Wei Yan suck up to her and deliver the medicine. Want to go home and talk later?
Who told you to buy the medicine?
Are you crazy?
Didn't you say if Madame Jiang got sick, Shinruotang would give in? Didn't you say children fear being labeled unfilial the most? I was only helping you.
Jiang Mingchen.
Mom. What are you doing here?
You were going to use my life to force Ruotang to back down.
Mom, I didn't.
You did. You said Madame Jiang dotes on you. If she stepped in, even stubborn Shinruotang would consider the kid's reputation.
I played favorites. I was foolish. I looked down on Ruotang but never meant to hurt her. Jiang Mingchen, you used your mother.
Madame Jiang, I won't accept your apology on behalf of the woman I used to be. If you know you were wrong, don't use filial duty to pressure my children.
Okay.
Sis, let's go. They're all in this together.
I'll turn myself in.
You're going to ruin me.
You already ruined yourself. She's running away.
Go after her. You know her best, don't you?
I'm not leaving. Haven't transferred. Still have school. Uncle Jiang will help us.
If you don't leave now, we're finished.
You're the one who—
No. You told me to plant the brooch and give old Madame Jiang the medicine. I don't know anything.
Jiangqing, listen to me.
I was doing what my mom told me that day. I didn't mean to hurt you. And when you apologized, you didn't mean to speak softly either.
I already apologized.
Shut up. Don't touch me.
Ow, you hit me. I learned it all from you.
Wei Yan, Ms. Wei. Please come to the office.
Isn't that Jiangqing's dad?
Wei Yan framed her.
Come back with me.
Mingchen, clear this up. Don't make scene at school again.
You're just afraid of losing face.
Uncle Jiang, I'm really not a bad kid.
Nian Nian. Formally apologize to Jiang Qing.
Even you won't stand up for me?
If you did wrong, own up to it.
No need. Your apology means nothing.
Jiang Qing, the teacher acted too hastily before.
If none happened today, would you still think it too hasty?
The school will announce a decision and clear your name. State that Wei Nian framed you, not a conflict between students.
Are you trying to drive me to my death?
When you forced me to apologize in anger, weren't you afraid of driving me to my death?
Shen Ruotang, happy now? Ruined my daughter.
Wei Yiting, the one who ruined her was you, the one who raised her this way.
Ruotang, let's talk.
About Yinxiu House?
I'll make it up to you.
With what? That regretful look?
I was young. I was afraid your family would look down on me.
So you stole my money, burned down my shop, then came back and made me admire you for building everything from scratch? Jiang Mingchen, you're not afraid of being looked down on. You know you never deserved it.
Ruotang, this isn't the place for you to make a scene.
I'm not here to make a scene. Take back what's mine.
Mrs. Mingchen, don't bring marital issues into the company.
Uncle Li, who secured the company's first shipment, it was the Ruotang family's first store. Whose store? Who made the biggest initial investment? Now you know my ledger was real.
I altered some of the company's early accounts.
I'll take responsibility. Uncle Qian, this is betraying the company.
Mr. Mingchen, I did betray my conscience. But today he didn't take Shen Rotang's money.
To silence me. Mom, the biggest mistake I ever made was always thinking my son could do no wrong. Today, I'm here to hear the evidence.
I built this company early on. He hasn't set foot in it for years. What gives him the right to reap rewards now? Nian, according to the original...
Ms. Shen's funds made up 40% of the initial investment. The Shen family's storefronts were converted into shares, and equity was never...
Ms. Shen is a major stakeholder in the company. We've never seen this agreement.
Old Madam Shen left it behind. Mr. Mingchen signed it and stamped it with his fingerprint.
Dad, are you still going to say it's fake?
You covered all your bases.
Not as well as you did. You covered them well, waited 20 years for me to slip up.
Mingchen, you can't admit it. If you do, we'll lose everything.
Get out.
You're telling me to get out? Jiang Mingchen. Have you forgotten what I've got on you? You said if Shen Rotang refused to sign divorce papers, you'd have Madame Jiang force her. You mentioned the house on South Bank. She can't look into it yet. Do you want to hear it?
The one you chose is better than me at keeping evidence.
Ruotang is soft-hearted. The child is a weak spot.
As long as Mom steps in, she'll back down.
Keep it from South Bank. Wait until the paperwork is done.
By then, it'll be too late for...
Don't mention Cloud Embroidery Workshop. I've supported your sister.
Nothing will go wrong.
Submit all the documents.
You're suing me?
I want to settle the score.
Ruotang, married over 20 years.
When you made me sign those papers on stage, did you remember that too?
What if you won? He doesn't love you. He has me in his heart.
You're wrong. He loves neither you nor me. He loves himself.
Shen Ruotang, if I'm willing to give you back part of the company, can you not send me to prison? Please don't send me to prison.
You're scared. I was too, of Cloud Embroidery House, disappointing my mother, your suffering, and the kids not having a whole family. I spent 20 years being scared for you. Now it's your turn. After everything came out, the Jiang family's reputation fell. Madame Jiang left the old house and moved into an apartment near the hospital.
She had the butler send us a box. Are you going back?
No.
Then the keys.
Give them back to her. That house is bad luck. I don't want hassle.
You're satisfying to listen to now.
I wasn't before.
You used to take time. Now you cut right to the...
Miss Yunshu Workshop should reopen.
Starting over.
Old Madam Shen's shops are there. Jiang Mingchen occupied them for years. With accounts settled, it's time to put up the old signs.
I can help too.
You still need to study.
Studying won't keep us from checking the book.
I can move tables too.
Don't waste those hands moving tables. Learn to tell fabrics apart. Don't mistake Gambiard silk for plain black cloth.
Mr. Jiang, Mrs. Jiang isn't seeing visitors.
I'm not here to make trouble. I want to see Ruotang.
Speak.
These are things you left at the old house. I sorted them out. There's the scarf you knitted for me. The diary you kept when you were pregnant with Jiang Qing. Ruotang, I've been thinking these past few days. We had good times too, didn't we? Do you want those days back? Or do you want me to let you go?
Both. You're being honest this time.
I know it's too late to say anything now. I just want to ask. Can the kids still call me Dad?
Blood ties can't be changed, but Dad, you'll have to earn it again.
Jojo, I won't plead with Mom for you.
I know.
I won't hate you. But I don't want to forgive right now.
Leave the diary. Take the scarf.
Why?
I gave it to you when I was young. I don't want it now. I don't even want to see it.
That was when I realized, once some doors close, no matter how hard the person outside knocks, the one inside won't feel sorry.
Ruotang, if we'd known Yunxiu workshop was yours, we should have come by more often back then.
Let's sit in the courtyard. Too many fabrics inside.
What they said was a misunderstanding. Wei Yuting is good at acting. She fooled us.
She fooled many people, yet every lie was meant to hurt you, ma'am.
There's a charity gala next week. The hosts want you to bring Cloud Embroidery House for a show. Big names in Seaport City will be there. It's a
Jiang Mingchen will.
He can't make it. The Jiang family business is a mess. Wei Yuting blames him, saying he ordered it all. The Jiang family's shareholders want him to repay old debt.
We'll go, but Cloud Embroidery House won't be a side act. We get the main stage.
Main stage usually goes to major.
100 years ago, when Cloud Embroidery House made wedding gowns for noble families, big.
Yes. I'll coordinate it.
If you come with me, won't trouble start again?
They will, and I'm coming too.
What are you going
to protect you in this batch of materials.
Don't let the sun ruin them. Ha ha.
This is Shin Ruotang, Cloud Embroidery Workshop's own.
Ms. Ruotang, you look younger than rumored.
The rumors must make me sound awful.
Ruotang made this dress. I didn't recognize its quality, old madam.
I'm honoring our old ties.
I admit I was wrong. I wore this to show Ruotang hasn't relied on the Jiang family. The Jiang family let her down.
Take care of yourself.
What are you doing here?
I'm working part-time.
Where's your mom?
I don't know. Jiang Qing, I really used to hate you.
I could tell.
You had everything. One less dress, one less dad. What difference would it make?
Your mistake was thinking what others have gives you the right to take it.
I know that now. I'll pay your mom back for cleaning the brooch, and for the dress too. Even if it takes a long time.
Give it back to Xiao Yao. You wronged her.
It's all settled.
She said she'll pay it back.
As long as she learns to make amends, there's still hope for her.
This year's most anticipated exhibit goes to Cloud Embroidery Workshop.
How is she some pretty fool?
She never was.
Mr. Jiang, did you forge Ms. Shin's signature? Problem with the South Bank house? Did you and Ms. Wei Yuting conspire to cover up divorce? Is that true?
Ruotang, make them leave.
I didn't call the reporters.
But if you say the word, they'll listen.
When you made me sign those papers at the anniversary banquet, did you think of keeping me away from the crowd? Everyone, I have 3 things to say. First, Jiang Mingchen and I are divorced. Second, Yunxiu Workshop's accounts will be handled properly. Third, my child and I will not accept coercion over family matters.
Ruotang.
Ruotang, I was wrong. I apologize. The company can't go on without a leader. Mingchen can't manage things. There are accounts to settle. You have the agreements and books. Why not come back and take charge?
You never accepted my mom before. Now trouble comes.
Zhang Yu, I'll take what you throw at me today. Your mom is capable. We were blind before. As long as Miss Shen is willing to return, we'll make up for what we should have done years ago. The company is willing to apologize publicly.
What do you think?
If you want to go, then go.
Don't go clean up his mess.
I'm not cleaning up for him. I'm going to take back what belongs to the Shin family and clean out the filth.
Ruotang, you mean?
First, Jiang Mingchen steps down and accepts investigation. Second, the company admits it rose with the Shin family's help. Settle Yunxiu's debts. Third, return the South Bank house. Whoever signed off is responsible.
Those terms are too harsh.
Then go talk to Jiang Mingchen.
I agree.
Shin Ruotang. Are you trying to drive me to my death?
Whether you're doing well or not, you shouldn't be asking me anymore.
So you're all selling me out?
Mingchen, you were the one who used the company as your shield.
Fine, you're all taking her side. Ruotang, you win.
I didn't win. The books did.
Jiang Mingchen, you need to come with us. The case involving South Bank Realty and the old accounts has been accepted.
Kids, own up to what you need to own up to first.
Stop using us as your shields.
From now on, no one gets by on family name. We make an honest living.
You wrote it pretty big this time.
Take what she owes you. Don't go easy on her.
Give it back to Rotang. I'm not worthy of his craftsmanship.
It's enough that she returned it.
Danger.
Yunshio Workshop takes orders based on fate, not status. Of course, of course.
Is Boss Shin here?
That's me.